An upstate organization that helps men and women coming out of prison is working to rebuild.
A fire destroyed Soteria's workshop over the summer, which houses its woodworking business.
The CEO spoke to our Kylie Jones about their work to find a new building and some walls they're running into. Kylie.
Yes, Sydney, Aaron, well, right behind me is right where Soteria's workshop used to stand. As you can see, nothing remains of it. It had to be torn down after that fire. Now, Soteria and its CEO are looking at Brandon Mill as a possible new area for its workshop. But the CEO says one of the players in this is pushing back, raising concerns about safety of residents in the area. A lot of this work is still on hold after a devastating fire at Soteria's workshop in Greenville.
Totally destroyed our wood shop. We were able to raise some funds to buy tools and hopefully replace our wood shop.
Oh my God, y'all are good.
Soteria is a full-time program for men and women coming out of prison, including job training, financial literacy, and other life skills. When CEO Jerry Blasingame realized they wouldn't be able to rebuild, he set his sights on the cotton warehouse at Brandon Mill.
Our Soteria at Work is a job training program. So we would bring a job training program to this neighborhood. And the building is big enough for us to expand. We could have a storefront where people could come and buy furniture and just help the economic base of this community. And it's a win-win.
The warehouse is currently owned by the Greenville Center for Creative Arts. The GCCA says it's in full support of Soteria buying the warehouse. But Blasingame says the roadblock lies with the owners of Brandon Mill.
One of the things that was said to us is that they're concerned about the safety of their residents. And it doesn't make any sense to me. We've been in Greenville for 23 years. You know, everybody know who we are, you know, not only in South Carolina, but the nation.
Will Milligan, one of the owners, says they've owned Brandon Mill since 2018. When they donated the warehouse to the GCCA, he says there were certain conditions put in place and Soteria wouldn't qualify to buy it.
This is gentrification at its best. You know, when you got, you know, this big company that comes in and does this, you know, most people who live around this mill probably can't even afford to live in the condos, which, you know, we want to have mixed neighborhoods and people with different incomes, but we don't want people coming into Greenville saying the people who are from here can't do business here.
Blasingame says Soteria is here to create jobs and help with public safety.
Right now, our recidivism rate is only 4%, meaning 96% of the people who come to our program, they do not go back to prison.
He says the cotton warehouse draws incredible meaning for Soteria and himself.
It would be a new home, you know, where we can put all of our new machines and train people. But second of all, to me personally, as an African American, you know, for an African American led organization to have a part of textile history in Greenville would be huge.
And Blasingame says that warehouse would serve solely for work and training purposes and programs. It would not be for any sort of housing. Nobody would be living there. I did reach out to the original owners of Brandon Mill to see what some of those pre-existing conditions and agreements entailed and if those could be potentially changed or reconsidered in the future. I'm waiting to hear back on that. Live in Greenville, Kylie Jones, WYFF News 4.